Welcome to another video, everybody. This one is going to be spicy. So, everybody, this video, it's a video that I've been wanting to make for a while now, and it's about Games Workshop and their incessant need to mess over their customers, their paying customers. And I'm going to be coming at this video from two ways, from a paying customer standpoint and from a content creator. Now, what is all this about? So there's the clickbait title, there's the little logo there showing Games Workshop is bad, and all of this. What this is about is pretty simple. Games Workshop put out a miniature back in October for the 35th Warhammer 40k birthday, and that was Bayard's Revenge. Now, like myself, who's a big Warhammer 40k fanboy and Space Marine fanboy, I was super hyped to get this miniature, and I pre-ordered mine on the Monday. Now, bear that in mind, I pre-ordered it on the Monday, and at that point, at no point did it say anything about this miniature being made to order with a 180-day wait. It didn't say that. I pre-ordered it on the Monday, had nothing like that at all. So it was okay. Now, didn't really think anything of it. I was streaming on Twitch at the time, and I even made a comment to my viewers that I was really looking forward to getting my hands on this miniature because of the cool content we were going to make with it. This is the content part, the content creator part that I'm going to be bringing up. But as a paying customer, what really started to grip my shit was seeing influencers on social media and content creators on other platforms with the miniature already. Now, I know what you're going to say. I make YouTube videos, Games Workshop doesn't send me any things, and I'm a bitter, twisted old white guy who isn't getting anything from Games Workshop because, for whatever reason, and I know what the reason is. I don't meet their criteria to become a part of their partner program, but that's still something that I'm working on, and I hopefully will get there one day if they do choose to send me something. But this still doesn't change my view of why I'm annoyed. So as a customer, on the day of pre-order, as you can imagine, my Instagram feed was full of pictures and stories of Bayard's Revenge, painted from some amazing quality all the way down to not so great. There was essentially, well, how can I put it? Some of the posts for it was literally a selfie like this. Thanks, Games Workshop. And that was the height of the content that was coming out from some influencers on social media with this miniature that they've been sent for free that I've just paid for. Now, there are YouTubers and content creators who literally smash it out of the ball, and channels such as Tabletop Tactics, Tabletop Titans, Winter ESO, Vanguard Tactics, War Hipster, who literally do an amazing thing with the stuff that gets sent from Games Workshop. There are some on Instagram who literally do nothing other than post maybe one picture with it, and that's it. So why am I annoyed? Yes, I'm annoyed, and I am annoyed, and I'm not as annoyed as I originally was when I first started thinking about making this video to the point where I'm filming it now. But the customer side of me is pissed because I didn't receive my miniature until the week before Christmas. That's right, a miniature that I pre-ordered at a time that didn't say anything about a 180-day wait didn't get to me until the middle of December. I had to wait nearly 3 months for my miniature. Why? Because it was super popular, of course. But why have I got to wait? I've just paid my money. I paid my money. There was no warning on there. So this is a serious fuck up from Games Workshop's point of view. But what really irritates me is the amount of miniatures that Games Workshop sends out to social media influencers that do nothing with it. And I know the comment section is going to be, it's going to be spicy. I know it. I don't care. Um, they're, like I said, and I've deliberately done this, social media influencers, content creators. The social media influencers are getting sent a birthday miniature that's essentially on a limited time basis. And I think personally that's wrong. And I do think that Games Workshop needs to address this. They need to stop sending out these limited miniatures to the influencers on social media and send it to the relative content creators that are actually going to do something with that in regards for them to then use in their Warhammer community articles. That is basically my point. As a content creator, it already irritates me anyway, because everything that I wanted to do with Bayard's Revenge is pretty much dead in the water as soon as it arrives, because the hype for that miniature's gone. Nobody wants to see me stream it 2-3 months after the fact. Nobody wants me to make a YouTube video on it 2-3 months after it's arrived, because everyone's moved on to the new shiny. They're all going on about Angron and the World Eaters, or the Rogel Dawn tank for the Imperial Fist, for the Imperial Guard. And I'm sure that they'll all be getting excited about the new Space Marines, just not the Desolator Marines with the derpy missile launchers. So as a content creator that's not supported by Games Workshop, I'm already a week behind the curve anyway, and I have to do what I do to get by. But I can still make relative content with the things that I've got, like the World Eaters. I'm making loads of World Eater content, and it's doing really, really well. But Bayard Revenge, it's literally, as a content creator, it's dead content for me completely. And my followers that have come over from Twitch to YouTube with me, they can literally comment now and back me up the fact that I did say I was going to be making videos and content with this miniature, and there's pointless now because it's gone. So I know you're going to be, some people are going to take this video the wrong way. It's 100% clickbait. 100% clickbait. It's a clickbait title, clickbait thumbnail. But the actual message of this is right. Like, Games Workshop do screw their customer base over. They have screwed their customer base over. They had literal major issues getting the World Eaters and everything else out to the independent stockists, out to their customers. I mean, a lot of customers didn't receive their pre-orders on pre-order day, but yet they were seen to be able to get all of this stuff out to the YouTubers, the content creators, and the social media influencers 2 or 3 weeks before pre-orders were even launched for the World Eaters. But they can't get it out to the rest of us, and we're the ones paying for this. And it's really infuriating. And it seems to be there's some social media influencers that I'm not going to name by name, because, you know, I'm not going to do that. But they do flex. They literally come into Facebook pages and Facebook groups and flex the fact that Games Workshop are sending them things for free. And what pisses me off about this is they're not making content with this stuff. They're not making videos. They're not making reviews. They're not making unboxing videos. They're not making diddly fucking squat with this stuff that Games Workshop's sending them. They're literally painting it to not a really great standard and then posting it up and going, thank you, Games Workshop, and then bragging about it to everybody else on Facebook. And it's like, really? It's a bit of a flex. Wow, okay. Like, I've seen them today after Games Workshop just posted up the new article on the Brutalis Dreadnought and some of the other new stuff that's coming in the Space Marine box. Literally in the comments section of those Facebook posts for those articles, flexing that they really enjoyed painting a certain miniature, and now they're off to go and paint the new Brutalis. And it's like, okay, cool, great flex. Now piss off. You know, I completely agree, and I'm more than happy for amazing painters like Richard Gray and Fletcher over at Tabletop Tactics, and the guys over at Siege Studios, as long as they're not, like, you know, apparently those quotations. Oh, that's a whole new video there. But yeah, send the videos or send the stuff to those guys so they can make some really cool stuff. I just think Games Workshop and I'm going to stick by this even if I do reach the milestones that I need to be able to apply for their partnership program. I will stick by with what I'm saying now. Send the books, the new miniatures and the new box sets and stuff to YouTube content creators who are making content. Send it to amazing painters and content creators on social media and TikTok that are going to make content with this stuff. 100% do it. But Games Workshop really need to see the channels and the people that they're sending it to, because essentially somebody is getting hundreds of pounds of free stuff, and these individuals are the same individuals that will show a video, or sorry, not a video, a photo of an army that they haven't paid a penny for, and it's like at the very bottom, thanks Games Workshop, all the time, all the fucking time. And like, times are hard, peeps. You know, we've got a cost of living crisis. This is a luxury, expensive hobby. Games Workshop's about to put the prices up by 6%, and there are people literally on social media who are influencers who are literally influencing fuck all and are essentially just bragging and flexing because they can, and they're doing the bare minimum to require that to be sent for them. Then on the flip side, there are YouTube content creators who are pumping hours and hours of hard work into creating quality content, and yeah, it's complete bollocks. So Games Workshop needs to sort their shit out. They need to look at who they're sending things to, and they need to definitely 100% not send out limited edition birthday miniatures or anything like, or anniversary miniatures or anything like that to anybody. Absolutely anything that is on a limited time frame, that is only going to be on pre-order for a certain period of time and then no longer available, should not be sent out to anybody unless it's a select few of people that they want for a Warhammer community post. That is it. Sending them all out to every influencer and content creator when they don't have any bearing on the game or anything else, and it's literally just an anniversary or birthday miniature, it's completely wrong, especially when customers are paying for that model on that miniature and that product and then having to wait months, if not up to sometimes 180 days. Now, I've seen posts today of people saying that they've just had their Bayard's Revenge arrive from October's pre-orders. Only today they posted that they've arrived. That is bad. That is bad. And it's understandable. It's a super popular miniature. It was a beautiful miniature. Mine sat in a box, literally just down there. I part built it, but then stopped. But yeah. So drop your comments. Fucking hit me with your worst. I couldn't give a shit. Do it. There's no such thing as bad publicity as far as I'm concerned, and every video is perfect. You know, I'm taking a leaf out of Valrak's book here. My CTR is far more important than your feelings. So yeah, go ahead, click it, watch it, comment it, like, subscribe, and ring that bell, and I will see you in another one. And trust me, I have got more spice to come. Goodbye.